right. Yay, we are live. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to give it a little bit of time to get everybody here, but I want to make sure that I welcome Akela B. And I'm so happy to have her. She just came back from a wonderful vacation and you even look rested, Akela. So,
rested and tanned.
Rested and tanned. That's correct. Those of you who are not aware of Akela, she is simulcasting. She's Akela-B, Spiritual Alchemy is her channel. So make sure you go over and like and subscribe. Yeah. So let's see. I have up the type in hashtag future for to be included in the reading poll. We're using the giveaway tool. Hello, Andrew. It's wonderful to see you. And we will be reading messages from your future self today, which has really been an enjoyable way of doing things for me anyway. And I love that I can bring in everybody else and they get a chance to play with me. So yeah. So thank you for coming and playing with me today.
Oh, yes, always. We're going to have fun.
We're going to have some fun. That's right. Hello, Sunburst and Samantha, Cat Goddess. It's wonderful to see you. And Suzanne, they must have just got their messages. And Suzanne, put in a hashtag future to be included in the drawing for a reading if you'd like to have one done. And and Samantha's here. Wonderful, wonderful. It's wonderful to have all of you here. Yes. How is the weather there today in your neck of the woods here? Is it hot?
It's not hot. It's nice.
Hot. Oh, good.
Beautiful. Okay. Yeah. You don't need AC. It's kind of partly cloudy, not a lot of sun, so that's good.
Yeah. Because there's been some rather strange weather events happening with everybody. Here we've got it's beautiful. It's been sunny every day for probably about 60 days almost. We've had only a little bit of rain, but my grass is all brown. So it's quite up, it needs something else.
It needs some rain. The sun is
It is. Yes, absolutely. I want to say hello to Cat Goddess and Eliza Bassett. Sorry, Eliza. Connie Epley's here. Jackie B. Go ahead and put in, if you want, hashtag future to be included in the drawing for us. We pull 4 and you tell us you're here. You must be here to be read. And then we will do a reading for you. And then we'll pull 4 more. At the very end, what I usually do is I do a collective reading. And it's just, it kind of helps if you didn't get asked, but it also gives us the energies of the day.
Yes.
So that's a nice thing to have. Mahalo to you, my dear. Wild Lilac, it's lovely to see you as well. I'm glad you're here. So, yeah, a lot of funky things going on with YouTube right now with... Well, actually, it was StreamYard. We had a StreamYard issue the other day. We couldn't get on.
Wow.
It was really a mess, but they have cleaned that up.
Okay, good.
Fortunately. First, I thought it was something coming from maybe another country, if you know what I mean. And it wouldn't surprise me. So, yeah. Anyway. All right. Very good. Thank you for putting that up, moderator Jackie B, on Akela's channel. Also, if you wouldn't mind putting in Akela's website, although she has it in her show notes, and I will have it in mine. Akela was away. Isn't that wonderful? Oh, she showed me some pictures of her trip back to Trinidad, and oh my God. Next time I might have to climb into your suitcase.
You
make some room. Good. We only need bathing suits anyway, right? Yeah.
No. Who wears clothes?
Yeah. Or a muumuu. We could wear one of those muumuus. Yeah. Hi, Nancy. Yeah.
It's so hot. It was so hot.
Yeah.
But I was okay with it because I don't like the cold. So I will welcome heat anytime.
Yeah.
yeah.
But you grew up there, didn't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you're used. I mean, it does take a little bit of time to get used to it again, but I don't know. Is it humid as well?
No, there's
No.
always a
Okay.
breeze, so it isn't
Okay.
humid.
Right off the water. That's what I find in Maui when I go over to, if I ever go to Hawaii,
Yes.
it's like that. And, it's hot certain days, but other times there's a gentle breeze off the water, especially. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Violet. Nice to see you. Anyway, so let's go ahead and pull our first 4 folks in here and giveaway tool. Keep putting it in if you want to be called for a reading. Just let us know that you are here when your name is called. That would be wonderful. All right, Violet is first. Yay, Violet!
Hey, Violet.
I think her name is Stephanie.
Stephanie.
It is Stephanie. Yeah. All right. Scott was calling her that the other day, I think. I sometimes my memory is not the best. All right, this is Wild Lilac, and then we have next. Thanks everybody for putting it in. Again, you don't have to put it in more than once. You can put it in on mine or on Akela's channel, but it doesn't. You don't have to put it in twice. That's important to know. Yeah, Mary Clem. All right, and hold on. So Violet for Rose is Stephanie, Wild Lilac, Mary Clem, and dum dum dum. Sunburst. There you go. First 4 people. Once again, once these 4 are read, we'll go back and we will pull 4 more. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, good. Thank you. Thank you. So Mary, gotcha. And I got Violet.
Yeah.
Wild Lilac, Mary, and Sunburst. Sunburst, you here? Let us know you're here. Hi, Magical Mermaid. Nice to see you. Oh, okay. Lollipops and Roses is one of your favorite songs. Ooh. Trinidadian, yeah. Okay. All right. So we're going to go ahead and start with Violet for Roses, Stephanie, if I can find. I got you, Mary. I got you, Wild Lilac. Let us know you're here, Sunburst. Sorry, I'm having a hard time getting here and finding it. Here she is. All right. Okay. So I gotta find my 4 cards.
Yeah, that's. I'm so used to like a 1 card. I'm like, woo, 4. Can I move?
It's what I really love is it almost builds a story, and that's what I really like about it. So, all right. So, Stephanie, the first card I get is fear, but it almost looks like it's the Tower. And so what I'm feeling is that sometimes we have fears around things that aren't real. They just are perceived to be real. And whenever we get a Tower card in the tarot, we go, oh no. So I don't want you to worry about it. What I want you to be aware of is don't make any decisions from fear, because that's not where you should be when you make any kind of a decision. The next one is exuberance. Oh my goodness, look at this. Little fairies are all around you. Your exuberance is wonderful to have in life, because it provides us sort of with the gasoline for joy. Let's put it that way. So I'm going to say that. The next one is maturity. And it's saying here that you have the maturity and the foresight now to work with whatever energies you're ready to work with and make the decisions that you need to make. And finally, the last card is letters you never sent, forgiveness, expression, and release. Unspoken words still heal when felt fully. So if you have something, let's say you'd love to be forgiven for or to forgive, you can always write a letter. You don't even have to send it. You can burn it afterwards. You can say a prayer over it. You can do whatever you would like to do with it. But it works just as well as actually doing it and having it received by the person. So I'm going to give you that little tidbit. Yeah. All right.
So Stephanie, so first thing I heard for you in my head was step it up. And I said, okay, I'm going to leave that, step it up. So then I pulled 3 cards. The first card there, your future self is asking you to beware of distractions, right? I think that's where the step it up comes in, because you know your capabilities, you know what you can do. But there are things that are maybe coming in to kind of like throw you off course. Stay the course, step it up, right? Beware of distractions. Then I got Oshun of Dusk. And Oshun of Dusk talks about cycles, transitions, and closures. This whatever is trying to distract you from where you are going, where you're supposed to be, what's coming in for you, right? Because the next card you got is purification. Ooh. And the purification card talks about, I just pulled the book, my energy field is being cleansed of all that I do not need.
Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah. That's and she says she gets easily distracted, and some distractions are harder to ignore.
Wow.
I get it. Yeah, we get it. So yeah, wow. Thanks for your feedback. We appreciate it. And welcome to anybody all coming in here. Some people have never seen you before, which is great because she's fabulous. And so now you know how to find her. So there you go. All right. So the next one we have is Why Lilac. Yeah. All right. Mm-hmm. All right. So the first card I get is you're either going to have to put distance between yourself and someone else, or perhaps you're going to see that you have grown and brought distance between who you were and who you will be within the next 5 years or how many futures ahead of you. I love this because it shows great growth, and you notice how steep it is over here. So just know that distance is sometimes required in order for us to assimilate something that we may not even think we need to do. And so right now, you are standing at the portal of new realms. You are at a gateway. And how perfect, because we all have been just through the 8-8 gateway. So, this is a perfect time for you to step through and learn something new or have something new happen to you to move you into your future. The next one is beautiful. It says to slay self-doubt. I love this. She's looking at, what's she looking at? Actually, she's looking at a crown. She's looking at a crown. And she's saying, you too are sovereign. You too are in charge of your own world. So I love that. And the last one is gentle integration. Healing is not fixing, it's remembering what your shape is. So this will be a good time for the embodiment, the alignment, and the wholeness that you need in order to move forward. So thank you, Lilac.
And I saw real quick, Beachy, California asks if we get picked, could we specify a question? So it's a general Beachy, California. Yeah. We're pulling messages from your future self.
Yep. Yeah.
Why Lilac? I don't know if you like to sing, but I heard sing is what I heard in my head. Ooh. Sing a song, your favorite song, whatever it is, because as you sing that song, you get this beautiful awareness card. So when I saw this, and if you look at the lady on the unicorn, right? It's magical. So bringing that magic for you and open up where you become aware of whatever it is you need to know, right? Then the third card I got was Oshun of Dawn, new beginnings, hope, fresh start. Okay, what have you been asking for? There's something you've been asking for, trying to manifest. Manifest. Okay, manifest.
I know. I was tongue-tied earlier, so I get it. Yeah.
Then the last card I got for you talks about soul resonance, right? And it says reflection. Every whisper returns. The soul converses in waves. You are both the call and the answer.
Wonderful. Yes, you are. I love that. I love that. All right. So you don't sing, but Maybe you need to sing in the shower.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's fun and no one else can hear you, so don't worry. All right. So we have Mary next, and then Sunburst. Thank you for letting us know you're here. Yeah.
Mary.
So Mary, my first card for you is to simply let go. I love this. And you can't really see it because the figure is so small, but the figure is holding on to stardust. So it's like you've elevated yourself, Mary, and now you need to just let go and know that the gifts will come in when they're ready. And you need to be ready to accept them because you're already above the level of being down here in this world. Whatever it is that you encounter is meant for you. And I love this because it's wind. And Akela and I were talking backstage, and she showed me some pictures of how the wind came up when she was outside, and how beautiful it was, and it just brought so much joy to her day. So the wind can do that. Your next card reminds you to hold on to hope, hold on to the love that's within your heart if you're having a bad day or having a hard time. And I'm going to also, I told Akela, I take what I need. I'm going to take this card too, because I've had some difficulties in the last few days, so I could use it myself. And finally, I get, listen to your inner voice. It's been calling to you, and it wants you to listen. And you can make the determination if you like what it says or not. You don't have to accept everything that you hear.
And I love that card with the woman with the heart, because Mary, what I got for you is it's called the Wayfarer Star. Yeah, that's Farah. And it talks about direction. It says, even the lost are guided. The smallest light can lead. Follow what feels alive. And I pulled this card before you showed that card. And as I looked at that card, Aley, follow the heart. What is the heart telling you? Right?
Yes.
That's the direction that you're being led in. So listen to it. Now, I shuffled and shuffled and shuffled this deck, and I got the awareness card.
Okay. Sometimes those themes come up, Akela,
Yes.
Yeah.
So your future self is saying, once you do that, you follow that stuff, follow your heart. No matter how big or small, right?
Right.
Awareness will come to whatever your situation is, whatever your question. Because I kind of feel like there's a little question. Yeah. But that's what the cards got me for you.
I love that. Thank you very much, Mary, for letting us read for you. All right. So we have Sunburst. Yeah. Very nice. Okay. So Sunburst, I see you have been walking a path that sometimes appears to be very desolate. It's very empty of things, but you're not alone. You have never been alone, and you will never be alone. Your angels, guides, and ancestors are always with you, and you're making progress, because the next card I get is success. Look at this. There's a beautiful tiger, and you're riding on the back of that tiger, so it's gorgeous. And the next one said, it's time. So here you are walking on the path, you being successful, and they're telling you it's your time. It's your time to feel this way. Wow. Finally, they're saying in all of this to remember your light. Wisdom, gratitude, and reflection. Nothing real can ever be forgotten. Yeah. Wow. That was very interesting, because it just was all the same sort of messages in some way.
Yeah. I like when that happens.
Me too. Yeah.
Sunburst. Okay. Sunburst. In my heart, it's interesting when you tell people you felt the word in my heart, right? And what my heart said was, I heard the word help. And I thought, help. And as I was thinking help, Aley, you said the angels and her guides are something. I think it was your first or second card. And I thought, okay, that's what it is. And they're saying help is always there. do not feel like it's not being heard, it's not being answered. Just know that it may not be in the way that you are looking for it, but they're saying that help is always there, right?
Yes.
I meant to pull this one card. Okay. Okay. The next card I got for you, the next message from your future self was awakening. And this card, it says, I am joyously, well, the affirmation is, I am joyously awake and aware and ready for anything.
Ooh.
Whatever that may be, help is there. Do not be afraid to ask for help, right? And they're saying it's time for you to wake up and step out of your routine and notice what's truly occurring around you. The last card I got was Oshun's Assay. And Assay is like amen, I guess. And this talks about worthiness, self-worth, and self-respect. You know? And this too I feel, because if you're not feeling, let's say you're having unworthiness feelings or things that happened in our past keeps coming up and you feel like you're not worth, or maybe you're not even worth the help that's coming in for you. They're telling you to wake up from that. You are, no matter what, you are worthy of it.
Absolutely.
You're worthy of all of it.
All of it.
Okay?
And we all are worthy of all of it. There's enough for everyone. There is. Yeah. That's beautiful. I love that, Akela. Thank you, dear. Thank you, Sunburst. All right. It's our turn to pull some more names. All right. Here we go. These messages today are wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Suzanne, Wisconsin Lighthouse Keeper. All right. The next card person we have in this drawing part. I need the little buttons to sing a song, Akela. Yeah. Andrew, let us know you're here, please. Yeah. And Suzanne, let us know you're here. All right. Jackie B. Oh my goodness. That's fabulous. Jackie B's a reader too.
Yes.
She's a dynamo.
Amazing.
Right. Our next person for this pull, there will be another one after, is Amanda. Wonderful, Amanda. All right. Just let us know you're here, please. Jackie B. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Hi, Linda Bishop. It's lovely to see you.
Hi.
Tamer, it's nice to see you.
Yes.
Anybody that snuck in, thank you, and it's nice to see you.
Otherwise, we keep saying, nice to see you, nice to see you, nice to see you.
We don't want to miss anybody, but you know.
Yeah. So nice to see you all.
Nice to see you all. Absolutely. Hi, Ruby. Nice. I'm glad Wisconsin Lighthouse Keeper is here. Whoops. Yes. All right. Let me get the first one up and then I will check. I think it's you, actually. It is you. All right. Very good. All right. So here we go. The first card I have for you, Suzanne, is sometimes you have a feeling perhaps that you're not in control. You're standing outside yourself watching more than anything else, or you're standing outside of something and watching it and wishing that you could do something about it. And I think all of us have this feeling at certain times. We can only control so much. But I love that you dive into what it is you're doing, and it's reminding you to do that, because diving into it just puts you in that frame of asking for the answer, but know that you cannot control the answer at the same time. Here's your contribution, honey. Oh my goodness. So she comes on the dream show a lot with her pictures of clouds and lighthouses and sunsets, and oh my God. And your contribution is vital. Look at that. Look at the heart leaning against the tree. Thank you for what you do, and in this community as well. You are at full ripeness. And I love this because it's like going out to collect a piece of fruit, and sometimes it's not quite ripe enough. Well, you're ripe enough. You're perfectly ripe this time. The last one is, make sure that you spend some time in the magic of stories. I really love this, but I'm an English teacher who loves stories. But we all have a story. And
Yes.
I love that you actually share your story with us, your lighthouse story and the story that you have with your pictures. So the magic of story really is something that is only enjoyed when shared. So there you go.
You know, I had to look at Suzanne because when I was about to look at her name, you said Suzanne. So I just, Suzanne,
Okay.
in my
Yeah.
mind. And
Mhm.
Suzanne, what I heard is you are the light. So I don't know if you saw me look at the screen because I was like, wait, doesn't she have light somewhere in her name? So I had to make sure my brain
Yes.
wasn't
Yeah.
feeding off, and it wasn't. And there's your higher self is reminding you that you are the light. And what
Oh.
your future self wants you to know, it says acceptance. You know, and here you
Mm.
got this person looking at themselves in the mirror, and it says, acceptance is the harshest lesson life teaches and the one most important to learn. And we all have things that we think are flaws and we don't want to accept it. But guess what? Our flaws make us unique, right?
Mhm.
No matter
Yeah.
what anyone else says, it makes us unique. We all
Yeah.
couldn't look the same and have the same mole or have whatever. Oh, sorry about that finger.
I love that. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And then lastly, you got Oshun's cleansing rain, emotional release, healing, and renewal. So
Ooh.
the fact that I got these two cards, you
Uh-huh.
know, it's your future self is letting you know that it's okay to release whatever
Mhm.
this may be. It's
Mhm.
okay. It's time.
It's
And it can be
time.
the simplest thing, but
That's
only you know
beautiful.
what it is. Yeah.
Yeah. And we are being asked to release it with the eclipse energies and things.
Yeah.
And what no longer serves us, what we don't need anymore, we just need to get rid of. And some people don't like getting rid of anything. And I'm married to one of those people, but
Look, you know
but
what?
go ahead.
You know, when I went home, because here, you know, if you shower in the rain, people will look at you and think you're crazy. Like, what is she doing? Lightning. So when we went home one day, on the beach, we went and it started to rain.
Uh-huh.
And I danced in that rain. And my
Good for
best
you.
friend, she was like looking at me like crazy. And they're like, what are you doing? I was like, we're at the beach. It's raining. There's no
Yeah.
light, no thunder. Why not enjoy? And I just enjoyed. And as it
That
fell,
is so wonderful. I love that.
I was like,
Thank
just
you.
wash away
Yes.
what does not serve me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I
dancing.
mean, I agree with you so much. It's my daughter will get, oh my God, I'm going to get wet. Maybe
This
you need to get wet, Yeah, I love that. And you could be like Gene Kelly singing in the rain. So how
yes.
about that? Yeah, that's wonderful, Akela. Great share. All right. Okay, so we have Andrew. All right, Andrew. I'm doing all my wonderful shuffling, but some cards do come back. And when that happens, it tends to be a community thing that we're being asked to look at, again and again. And so you got the path. You're on the path. I love that you're on the path. Remember, you're not alone. And remember, this community has you. This community has you. We're always here for you. And this is the one I said to, your angels and guides and so forth are all with you. And you are not alone. The second one is courage. And I think you have dragon energy around you. And it's said that, many of us would think, oh, dragons were never real. Actually, they were at some point real. And they could even become, and we see the Komodo dragon. The Komodo dragon is real, even though it's not one of those huge ones. But it's like they want you to stand in the courage that you have because they want you to live your magic. Oh my goodness. Look at this. You are the knight in shining armor, and you have everything that you need to move you forward in your path. So this card, you'll notice, is standing in the middle. It looks like a bridge, but you're standing in the middle. It says static between two worlds. Confusion energy and reset. What feels like noise is asking you for stillness. So sometimes you just have to meditate on quiet. That's really hard to do. We can't get out of our heads, but there are a lot of places on here that you can do a guided meditation, and that will bring you to the very same place that you need to go. So, wow, very energetic stuff here for you, Andrew. Yeah.
Okay. So, Andrew, I got a feeling, and the feeling felt like there might be a little bit of conflict, and not conflict as in like fighting with someone. Um, Maybe there's some sort of internal conflict of maybe you're trying to. I'll just use it this way because you need to go up or down. And you're trying to decide. So there's
Uh-huh.
that conflict of what to do, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it made
Mm-hmm.
me feel there was a little bit of sadness with trying to pick the right decision.
Mm-hmm.
And so the card I got after that was your higher self is soul spring. And
Oh.
soul spring says renewal. Life
Mm-hmm.
begins within you. Stillness becomes flow. You are the spring of light. And it ties in perfectly with Aley's, your meditation card. That's stillness, right? So I
Mm-hmm.
think find that stillness, and that's going to help it's going to help bring that balance and help you to, oh my nails, help you
Yeah.
to get the answer you're looking for, because there's the light at the
Oh,
end,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Oh, Andrew said it isn't. Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All the best, Andrew.
Yeah. And that, you know, Akela got the same imagery, really, like you're right in the middle of this bridge, right?
Yeah.
Standing on this middle, like you need to figure something out. So we wish you well. Yes. Thank you, Andrew. Yeah, that's wonderful. All
Thanks,
right.
Ruby.
Yeah.
We have
All
Jackie.
right. Yes, Ruby. All right. Jackie B. Jackie B. All right. And don't worry, Amanda, if your reading goes awry, we'll still give it. You can go back and watch it. I know your things can happen where things get kicked out, which isn't very nice. But all right. Okay. So Jackie B. Ooh, 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 look at this. You have planted the seed that begins what it is that you're doing. And I agree so much with this. Jackie B, you know, you just started out, you're like, okay, I'm going to try this. And then next thing you know, you got a channel and you got this going and you got that. You are moving it on, girl, by just starting small. It builds from that. And you knew it. And you will find resolution in anything that comes your way, because that's just who you are and how you work. So, you know, it might be that you're feeling you need resolution to something that you don't have, but it's going to be fine. The next one says change can be good. I say change can be good, but give me dollar bills. That's better. No, I'm kidding. She's got the book here. She's got the book, and the book is just saying you're booked. Your inner sanctuary. Make sure you're taking care of yourself with self-love and self-care, and that your safety and presence is on sacred ground. It says your calm is sacred ground. And look at that. I mean, that is the Taj Mahal. There
Oh,
is nothing better than the Taj Mahal when it comes to opulence and wonder. So thanks, Jackie.
okay. I was smiling here because of the word I heard, and then you pulled that card with the seed. The word I heard, Jackie, was from your higher self is spring. So I thought, okay, something coming for Jackie in spring. Maybe seed that you've planted is going to bloom by spring. So
Yeah.
your future self told me spring, so I was chuckling at that card. And then I got Oshun of dance. And look how happy it is, right? It's a happiness, bliss, gratitude. And as
Mhm.
I read this, I think that whatever that seed is that you've planted, that they're saying in spring, whichever way it go, the wind blows,
Yeah.
grateful and enjoy. Even if it doesn't produce what you want it to produce, the fact that it sprouted,
Yes.
joyous in that moment, right?
Yes.
And then the last card I got is the togetherness card. And I wasn't too familiar with it, so I ran to the deck. And it says, if you are open toward all sides, you will have no space just for yourself. But this card talks about every togetherness, though, requires boundaries.
Hmm.
So even though there's two people in this card, they're reminding you of boundaries. Okay.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So that's but good
And
things, and just
yeah,
make
good
sure
things.
the
Yeah.
boundaries around to protect,
Yeah.
your
Yeah.
sacred.
And she does a lot of collabs, and that's togetherness as well. So,
Yes.
yeah. Wow. Oh, I'm so glad, Jackie B. Readers don't often get read
Yeah.
so we're glad that you got read. There you go, girl. All right, we have Amanda, and then we'll pull 4 more names. Okay, everybody? Yeah. All right. Okay.
I'm just going to, because the sun decided he wants to come and shine dead,
Wants to come right and shine on you. Yeah. Yeah. Why not?
which is not a bad thing.
Right. All right. So I pulled the fear card for you too, Amanda. And so I'm thinking again that like the tower card, some things have to come down before we can rebuild something, but don't let any fear hamper your judgment or your decision-making process, because fear is something that's false evidence that appears real, as we well know. And, you've always got what you need. I get the healing card. You're doing a lot of self-healing, and the summertime is a perfect time for that. You come home, you maybe take Jack out for a walk on the waterfront or whatever, but you're doing the things that you need to do that heal you, that also bring you great joy. And I think that's the work you're doing as well. The next one is the journey, and you got the rainbow. Beautiful card here. Oh my goodness. The journey is more important than the destination. And actually, the destination is the journey, because it reminds me of being a kid, and I'm waiting and waiting for Christmas to come or a holiday to come. And then when it comes and all of the things are over, I'm very disappointed because it's nothing to look forward to now. So the journey was much more fun, but we don't really recognize that as a kid.
No.
So, finally, remember your light, and you are a big light here. It says wisdom, gratitude, and reflection. Nothing real can be forgotten. Don't forget that you carry the light for so many, and we adore you. Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, Amanda. So the first card I got for you, it says wish. And it says, whisper your desire to the sky. Trust it is already heard. Stars move when you believe. And your future self is saying, why? And they told me to keep pulling from the same deck. We got the Stargate deck.
Ooh, beautiful.
And it says, the why says, because the cosmos open before you. You are ready to travel light. Infinity calls your soul home. Right?
Yeah.
It told me keep pulling. So I pulled another card and I got the heart of water. But what's interesting, even though I read the message, the heart stood out. So it's remember that you are loved, right? You are love and you are loved. And this talks about emotion. It says, feel the rhythm beneath. The tide mirrors your truth. You are part of the ocean. And
Wow.
and lastly, I got Oshun of Mercy. This talks about compassion, forgiveness, and empathy. And I feel like these two go together because we have the heart of water and then the compassion card, right? So
Yeah.
no matter what you're feeling, if you feel your wishes aren't being heard, you feel like things been going on too long and nothing's being resolved, don't ask, why is this happening to me? Ask yourself, why is this happening for me? What is the
Different way of looking at it. Yeah.
lesson? What is this experience supposed to be teaching me? What is it? How am I supposed to grow from this? Right? And do it from the heart. Allow yourself to go deep.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Allow your heart to go deep. And that's it.
Wow. She says that's really deep, Akela. It is. Wow. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. All right. So we're going to pull some more names. And don't forget at the end, if your name isn't pulled, we'll also be doing a collective read for everybody. And we're so happy you're here. Just let us know you're here. All right. So Nilani. Nilani. Okay. Yeah. All right. Let us know, Nilani. I think you just came in. So yeah, that's great. All right. All right, BG, you get a reading. Let me know you're still here, BG. All right. Just put in I'm here if you guys get called, please. Cat Goddess, you're still here. All right, and the next one is Betty. All right. Okay. Thank you so much. All right, you're here. BG's here. Good. Cat Goddess, are you here? And Betty.
Yeah.
Please. Okay. Hi, Kelly McCall. It's nice to see you. Yeah. All right. So we're just waiting for Cat Goddess.
No, Cat Goddess is here too.
Oh, yeah. Cat Goddess is here? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, there you are. Oh, just came in. All right. Thank you, dear. Yay. All right. So the reading I have for you begins with the card adventure. Your life is a very large adventure. You're on the trail of adventure. Adventure isn't always a happy time. It can be, but you can make what seems like a negative adventure into a positive one. And that's exactly what Akela was saying earlier about the way to look at something, instead of looking at as a negative. The next card they're asking you to embrace is the gift of yes. So if you're being asked to do something or you're thinking about doing something, after you've considered it and you believe that you discern, then you say yes to it. Absolutely. But it's your choice, no one else's. Next, you got the silence card. In silence, stillness does speak. So sometimes we just really need to have complete silence. It isn't always possible, but it's amazing for our health. And it's something they're asking you to do because they say you perhaps are drowned by doing. You are not a human doing. You are a human being. So don't be a human doing, it says. Busyness and control needs to be let go of. Doing less is sometimes the truest devotion. So they're wanting you to be still so that you can rejuvenate and find your balance.
Okay. I have some interesting things here for you, Nilani. And So when I close my eyes and ask for a guide, a message for you from your future self, in my right eye, I saw like a door crack. The door was closed and it's like it cracking, and you just see that creak of light. So what I
Ah,
felt with that is that they're asking you, don't be afraid to open the door,
mhm,
right? Because
mhm,
from my point of view, the door was opening to the light. But then, and what's interesting, I got this embracing card. Your future self wants you to embrace. Now, if you look, this is a nighttime card. She's embracing the moon. So the
mm,
moon is illuminating the darkness, right? And it says here, embrace all of your light, both the dark and the light. Dance with your shadow and reclaim parts of yourself that you have denied. Embrace your past and what has been hidden or denied. So
mm,
that door opening, it's okay. It's and no matter how it makes you feel, it's
mhm,
okay to embrace those emotions, whether it's fear, guilt, hurt,
mhm.
whatever it is, embrace it, right? Because that's the only way to help yourself to release it as opposed to hiding it in the dark. Then I got an interesting card from the Oshun. I got Oshun of Floods. And this
Ooh,
card talks about spite, malice, and revenge, but not the way that we think, right? It says, I channel my darker emotions into growth and healing. So your future self is asking you to embrace the dark side, your shadows. Don't keep them hidden, right? Because it helps you grow and it helps with your healing. And that's what I have for you, Nilani.
that's beautiful. Wow. Great messages here.
Yeah,
Mhm. Thank you very much, Nalani.
yeah.
All right. So we have BG. All right, BG. BG, you got the higher self card, and it looks as though it's a train. It's a train of thought. It looks like it's it's outside of you, but it isn't. But it does give you that focus. And really, if you think about it, future reads are reads from our higher self in a way, because we may not know what the future is, but we're the ones that know what it is we want ultimately, not cards or anybody else. So trust your higher self. Okay, the next one is make progress and don't worry about it being perfect. It does not have to be perfect. That is a misnomer. Progress always over perfection. And if you need to be reminded, make a list. Make a list of all the things that you do. Do it just one day of everything you did that day, and you will be blown away. It will be amazing. You were talking about in the other reading, opening the crack in the door.
Yeah.
And look
I
at this. It's kind of the same thing, isn't it? It's no door, but it's like you
yes.
are on a grand adventure, or go through the doorway to a grand adventure because it's waiting for you. And again, it may not be the adventure you were looking for originally, but it will be whatever it is that you need at the time. That's trust that. And finally, I get for you, give yourself a soft exhale. Release, surrender, and find peace because your breath knows the way home. You don't have to push it out really loud. Just exhale it very quietly.
Yeah. Oh, I am just getting full on chills, and I that
Okay. I
okay.
love that.
All right. So BG, so what I got for you, I repeat, I got the togetherness card for you. And the togetherness card is, even it's two people, but right? And again, boundaries. They're
Mhm.
saying, remember your boundaries. And
Yeah.
one of the things I felt is that sometimes we're in a situation where we feel that we need somebody else, and then we kind of like allow them to, we allow them to do things that we typically, if we see it in somebody else, we'd be like, oh no, why are you putting up with that? Why are you allowing them to talk to you this way? Why that kind
Mhm.
of
Mhm.
put up your boundaries. Why? Because your future self wants you to know that you are looked after. No matter
Mm.
what it is, you are looked after. And when I got this card, I felt like you're being guided for whatever, whether it is, and this is just examples. I don't know you and I don't know your situation. Even if you need to step away from a relationship, you need to step away from friends, you are looked after. Sometimes we don't want to step away from friends because we feel like, well, who am I going to talk with? I won't have, that kind of thing. No, it's okay. It's okay. And when I saw that card with the child walking to the light and that rainbow, I felt and started to get the chills that when you go through that rainbow, instead of staying in front of it because you're fearful of stepping in, what's on that other side, BG, is going to be so amazing. You're probably going to be like, what the heck was I waiting on?
Yes.
So, go on through.
Yeah.
Go on through.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. And then I got, last card I got is Spirit Light. And Spirit Light is illumination. Truth speaks without sound. You already know within. Light waits in your silence. That goes back to that card. Light waits in your silence. So run through that light, because on that side is amazing.
Amazing. Okay. You know what's really interesting, BG, is that these readings usually hit pretty hard with what you need to hear more than what you would like to have read on. You know what I'm saying? And you can figure out what it is. And so that makes it so much more fun, actually.
Yes.
But we wish you well, my dear. Absolutely. Yeah. All right.
Cat Goddess.
Cat Goddess. This is the third time I pulled the fear. This is making me crazy today. Wow. Okay. So that's the message. If it's once, twice, but when it's 3 times, it's none of us need to be, including you here, Cat Goddess. We need to move away from fear, and we need to recognize that whatever is being torn down in our lives, and this may be collective, it may be individual, is nothing to be feared, that we're going to get through whatever it is, and you're going to get through whatever it is, and don't make any decisions out of fear. This is an important read for everybody today. And I'm going to take it myself again, because today I'm getting messages that are really rolling over some of those. Your pathway is your pathway, okay, Goddess, so to speak. In other words, it doesn't matter what anybody else wants to do. You don't have to follow anybody else or what they want for you. And there's that boundary thing, but your pathway is a light, and you can go forward in that light, knowing that you made that choice. They're saying that you're breaking through in some awareness here. And I love this because it's almost like the mirror has been blocked, or there has been some kind of opaque thing that you could not see something clearly. Well, that's going to move away, and that's coming up for you. I don't know when, how, but it's in your future. It's coming up. And finally, they're saying, hold on to any hope. And there's that heart again, and that hope again. Very important today. And other things that Akela and I have sort of crossed over with, silence and stillness and those things. Very important as a collective read. Yeah. Although we're going to do one later. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to pull. I was trying to see if I can dig deeper into what I was feeling, but Cat Goddess, for me, I felt in my heart, and more on, you have the heart space, but in my heart, upper left hand corner of my heart felt heavy. And I don't know, it eventually went away, but just that area felt a little heavy. So I don't know if something is weighing heavy on your heart. Whatever it is, whether it's, and what just popped into my head is, if someone is going through something, maybe a health concern, not necessarily you, this is just, a health concern, or your name says Cat Goddess, so I'm assuming you have cats, and maybe one of your cats is not maybe not doing too well, there are your higher self is asking you to believe.
Oh, I love the
Here
card.
you have
Beautiful.
this kid with this puppy that's looking a little, to me, it looks a little sad, like, what's going on with you? Why are you not playing with me? Kind of thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
But believe that no matter which way it goes, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We all have our own journey. We all have our own um, um, path
Mm-hmm.
on this place we call Earth, right?
Yep.
So interesting what I was going to say, because the next card says to surrender.
Oh, wow.
It says surrender the emotions for whatever it is you're dealing
Mhm.
with right now. Okay, is what your higher self is asking you to do. And interesting, we have a puppy in this card, and then we have a deer in this
Oh,
card.
yeah.
Okay,
Talk to the animals.
yes,
That's beautiful.
because they know, you know. So
Uh-huh.
whatever it is that's weighing on your heart heavy, whether it's surrender that to whomever you choose to surrender it to, and know
Mhm.
that all will be well, no matter
Oh,
which
yeah.
way. Okay.
Wow. So yes, she says certain things are weighing heavy on my heart. I have a cat, but most of my cats are now my spirit guides in a way. And since then, I guess you could say I have multiple. You do. You have multiple spirit guide cats because I
Yeah.
have multiple spirit guide dogs. So I totally get it. Yeah, they don't go away. They never go away. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Thank you, cat goddess.
Yeah.
All right. We have Betty.
Betty.
Right, Betty. You can call me Betty, and Betty, when you call me, you can call me Al. Remember that song? I will call you Betty. That's what it is. Okay. So, Betty, I have a beautiful card for you. I have the trust card. This whole deck of these beautiful images is called the trust deck. And I think it's really hard for us to trust sometimes. You know, we've been burned a number of times, but we hold the magic, Betty, and we can make the choice. We can make the choice of how we want to move forward and who we want to trust, and that we need to trust ourselves. So there's that one. They want you to cut to the truth. Okay, they're being pretty blunt here. Don't let anybody, I'm going to use a real stupid word, but hornswoggle you. That's like an old word. But, you know, don't allow anyone to put any wool over your eyes or not let you see something. So the next one I have is that you are an extremely flexible person. Your flexibility actually is, look at this. She's levitating here. That's such an amazing, but it's the willow tree. And we know the willow tree moves and bends in the wind. And that's what keeps it alive for the most part because it's so flexible. The last one I pulled for you is a lost signal. It says, your inner voice is never truly gone. Don't let distance, numbness, or anything else stop you from reconnecting with either your higher self or your goals or your friends that you may have not been able to talk to. Whatever it is, there you go.
Okay. And Betty, for you, I don't know, all of a sudden I started burping, releasing. I was like, okay, I've been sitting here for almost an hour and nothing. And now, so
Mhm.
I feel what that tells me is you are releasing stuff. Your future self is letting you know that you are releasing things, and they're telling you, they want to tell you, your future self, is that stop worrying. Okay. You don't need to worry. All right.
Mhm.
Why? Because you are on the right path. And what you know, I do a lot of cloud watching, and
Mhm.
interesting, I've pulled this card a couple times before, and I never really paid attention. But if you look closely to where my finger is, it looks like a face in that cloud.
It does.
Back,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you are on the right path. And what I like with this card is like it's this being here is guiding whoever is on the path.
Mm-hmm.
Then I got Oshun of Mother's Milk. It talks about nurturing, harvest, and prosperity. So, if all of this is there for you, maybe coming, more is coming. Why worry? Because all worrying is going to do, because we can't see the future, right? What's coming for
Right.
us. And
Right.
if you continue with this energy, you're shifting this that is coming for you. So you're releasing whatever, you're on the right path. Oshun's mother, Oshun of mother's milk, harvest and prosperity is coming your way. So this is what I would focus on.
Beautiful. That's beautiful, Akela. Wow. All right. So thank you, everybody who's allowed us to read for you today and who won the drawings. And we're going to give a collective read. Some of the things that have come up, think about them, how they might fit into your own life and what you need to remember. But we're going to give you a message for the collective, which is for everyone. And it's a general message. And you take what you feel works for you and what doesn't. So the first thing they want you to know is that we all come into this world naked. And we're very vulnerable when we're naked. And of course, a lot of us have that horrible dream that we're standing in front of a crowd about to give a big speech and we don't have our clothes on, because that's the biggest fear in the entire world. But what you need to know is sometimes you have to strip things off. You have to strip things off. You have to strip things down, and you have to be able to start from scratch. The next one is whimsy. Have some fun. Find some fun videos, some kitty cat ones or dog ones or something else that brings you joy and laughter. Laughter is so important. And the next one is affirm your worth. Remember, you are worthy. You are a beautiful creature of the universe, and we all love you. The next one is inner sanctuary. Take some time for self-love. Take some time for self-care. Be calm, and remember to be in the presence of the higher power.
Wow. Beautiful messages. Beautiful. Let's pull this card. Okay. So the first card I got was essence. And it says, find your essence. Simplify and contemplate in the Zen garden in your mind. Discover the stillness in the center of your cyclone. Do what's important and let go of the rest, which is part of the message we're getting, right?
Right.
Stillness. The next card is love. Show yourself. As I said earlier, you are love. We are all love, and we are all loved. Remember that. Yeah. A lot of times they remind me to say we want to think from the mind. But no matter what situation you're going through, sit for a second. And I had to do this recently when I went home. And I had to tell myself, I need to come out of my mind and think from my heart. What is my heart telling me? Not my mind. What? And when I did that and sat there for a minute, the universe, I saw the shift in what I was a little worried about. And I said, oh, you're creating a path. And once I saw that pathway for me, I was like a bat out of,
I love it. I love it.
And we are all going through a transformation. So be gentle with ourselves.
Absolutely.
We didn't come into this world walking. We laid on our stomachs or our backs. Then we tried to roll. Then we did a little shuffle. Maybe we crawled, whatever. And then we fumbled and then we walk. Give yourself grace. That is the word. No matter what it is, give ourselves grace. And that's the message that I have for the collective.
That's beautiful too. Thank you, Akela. My goodness. And thank you for being with me here today. And thank you, everybody, and moderators and people that came into the chat. We thank you both. And please go over and like and subscribe to Akela's channel. I will put the information in the notes for you, and she has it in her notes.
Yes.
So let her know if you would like a reading. Anyway, have a beautiful afternoon, everyone. And thank you, Akela. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.